I have a theater background, so I'm used to a mic. Hi there. I'm Rowena Winkler, and this is that time I went into postpartum psychosis. Good thing I numbered my papers. Eight o'clock p.m. My husband Derek texts 911 because my behavior is concerning and I haven't slept. By the way, I had no idea that you could text 911. Apparently it's for domestic violence type situations. Or in my case, it's used by husbands who are running out of ideas for helping their slipping into psychosis wife. Grassroots crisis intervention shows up to make an assessment. The woman's name is Angelica. I whip out my musical theater prowess and I sing to her, Angelica! But she has no idea what I'm talking about. She tells me that it's probably a good idea if I go to the ER. I agree, but first, I need to pump. Derek is having trouble locating my pump parts. I do the best that I can with what I have. I'm afraid that I'm going to be taken away from my children, that I've done something wrong. I think that there are family members and friends waiting for me downstairs, that I just need to get past this next part of the game, and they'll all be there. They're not. Instead, I grab my purse and put on my shoes. Derek looks worried. At least he looks like something is wrong when I walk out the door and into my friend Stephanie's car. On the way to the ER, I think I spot my mom's car. She lives in New Jersey. I say, Mommy? But the car goes the other way. No worries. I'm sure that she's part of the show. She'll be at the hospital later. We get to the ER, and Angelica tells us that we'll just tell the front desk, postpartum psychosis. Well, I took this to be my line, and so I walk right up to the check-in counter and I say, postpartum psychosis, please. Like I was ordering off a menu. Luckily, the staff whisked us away to the back room before anyone could catch us on video. Speaking of which, this portion of the evening is when I really started going deep into the psychosis. I started recognizing staff members of the hospital, thinking that they were my ex-boyfriends or friends from high school. I was thinking that the song, Mary Had a Little Lamb, was playing on a loop at the ER. I started getting paranoid that my antics were being recorded by people in the ER and that I would be considered a hot mess on TikTok and that I'd go viral, but in a bad way. That's why I didn't even go to the bathroom alone. Thank God for my friend Stephanie, who rolled with all of my psychotic punches. 3:11 a.m., got my first round of medication, 2 milligrams of Ativan. 5:30 a.m., finally fell asleep after being awake for 24 hours plus. 10 o'clock a.m., Kira, the social worker, visits. I thought she was an actress in the show that I'm a part of. I don't think she's a real social worker, but I answer her questions anyway. 3:30 p.m., Derek is notified that I'm going to be transferred to Suburban Hospital. Oh, that trip was a blur. Though I do remember in the ambulance thinking that I was in an escape room. The EMTs were a bit frustrated when I kept trying to remove my restraints and touch various objects in the vehicle. Now, once I was in the hospital, I did a lot of singing. I took a bouquet of carnations, I stole a vase from the dining area, and I marched down the halls thinking that I would see Derek on the other side. And I can hear the bells. My head is spinning. I can hear the bells. Something's beginning. Everybody says that a girl who looks like me can't win his love. Well, just wait and see, 'cause I can hear the bells. Just hear them chiming. I can hear the bells. My temperature's rising. I can't contain my joy, 'cause I finally found the boy I've been missing. Listen, I can hear the bells. Another time, I sang at a locked door one morning, thinking that Derek would start singing from the other side and save me from this place. Never knew I could feel like this. Like I've never seen the sky before. Want to vanish inside your kiss. Every day I love you more and more. Listen to my heart, can you hear it sings? Come back to me and forgive everything. Seasons may change, winter to spring, but I love you until the end of time. Then I packed a bag in my room and sang Miss Saigon. My delusional thought process was by acting like a refugee from the show that I could somehow escape the hospital and be reunited with my kids. The red lights from the exit sign outside my hospital room made me believe that I was on stage, ready to be a part of the red light district in Vietnam. You will be who you want to be. You can choose whatever heaven grants, as long as you can have your chance. I swear I'll give my life for you. No one can stop what I must do. I swear I'll give my life for you. All right. Then there was that other morning that I woke up early and marched to the activities room. One more day all on my own. One more day with him not caring what life I might have known. But he never saw me there. One more day before the storm, at the barricades of freedom, when our ranks begin to form. Will you take your place with me? The time is now, the day is here. I'm trying to open the cabinets, waiting for others to join me. But no one's there. One of the nurses sits me down on the couch and tells me that I need to stop singing, that I'm dying. At least that's what I heard anyway, but who knows what's true? Here's what is true. I suffered from this mental illness. I had postpartum psychosis, and I hope that by diving into my psychotic break, that y'all learned something. That the postpartum period is hard as hell. But we mothers, we're strong. We're survivors.